This video is going to quickly cover a little bit about image resolution and smart objects in Photoshop. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I just want you to have a basic understanding about resolution and what it means. So basically, resolution means there's a certain amount of pixels in every image. Pixels per inch is how resolution is usually measured. And so when you open up an image, it shows you the max size, the max resolution. You can't go any bigger than the original file, otherwise you're going to start to lose image quality. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say I want to put this guy in a new background. So I'm just going to grab my quick select tool. I'm going to do a really quick and dirty selection here. It's not going to be anything super exciting. I'm going to choose my move tool. I'm going to click and drag to move him into a new image up here. I still haven't let go of my mouse. Bring it back down and then let go. So let's say he's really big. I want to make him smaller. So I resize him. That looks good. Let's pretend I want him really small. Once I resize him smaller, the pixels per inch has changed. He's a lot littler now. So if I said, oh wait, never mind, I want to make it bigger again, and I bring him back big, look at how pixelated he is. So we're losing quality every time we do that. When we go smaller, not that I would ever put him this small, but I just want you to understand the concept. See how we lose that quality every time. So you cannot, once you go smaller, you cannot go bigger. But there's a caveat. The only time that you can do that is if your image is a smart object. A smart object, when you resize, it's going to save the image quality. It's not going to resample it every time you resize. So I'm just going to hit Command Z. You have to hold Option on a Mac, Alt on a PC, and Z, and Control or Command to undo all those times. Okay, I'm just going to redo using my history to bring him back in. So this is where we have him full quality. This is just the first time I moved him in. This is the history palette. So before I make any changes to him, I'm going to right click on the layer and I'm going to choose Convert to Smart Object. So now this is just something that you can do if you think you're going to be resizing layers and you don't want to lose image quality. If I make him tiny and then I make him big again, he's still the same resolution. So that is the purpose of smart objects. Another thing about smart objects is you cannot change or edit the pixels in the layer because it has them locked in. So if you decided you wanted to come in here and like sharpen something, sharpen his eyes or something. This is the sharpen tool. See how there's that block sign? That's because he's a smart object. And I can't edit the pixels of a smart object. If I wanted to, I could copy the layer, Command J or Control J, and then I'm going to rasterize the layer. So now this is not a smart object anymore. See, this little icon means smart object. So now I can come in and edit the pixels, but I still have the smart object without those changes underneath. So you can't edit the pixels of a smart object. I hope that it makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions.